got 2
bones, it's got 3 chambers, 4 in your heart for doing right, 5 keys, your game's all tight, count. Get your mind right and your body tight. Get your mind right and your body tight. Get your mind right and your body tight.
Welcome, everyone. How are you all doing? Welcome to another episode of The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. This is where we do a week recap. Or that, let's do a recap, shall we? Let's do a recap. Y'all want to do a recap? Okay, that's what we're going to do. This is where we do a weekly recap of what happened in Wisdomteethinger news during the week. That is, if you're a teen or in your early 20s, you are a Wisdomteethinger. Any news story that involved teens to early 20s, or if there is something, man, this light is about to drive me crazy. Y'all see that? Oh, man. Okay, I'll fix it another time. Maybe I just have to stand here and out of its way. And I got to stand here or else it's going to pop up. It's like, okay, I'm going to figure it out. Man. All right, I'll fix it another time. Anyway, I'm sorry. Yeah, good, the bad, and the ugly. And we are going to be looking at some stuff. You all saw on the cover, Meg the Stallion. She dropped a new record. We'll talk about it. And then, of course, we have to, I did a whole video on Kodak Black. And as we go through all the news today, we'll cover part of him too. But anyway, welcome to The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Yes. This is what we're doing today. We're going over everything that we could find in the news that involved Wisdomteethingers. And let's just start off with Meg the Stallion. I'm still not sure who her desired fan base is. Are y'all listening to her? Teenagers listening to her? Is that what y'all?
I got problems. Never thought like me would ever hit rock bottom. Man, I miss just always cancel my plans. Pulled up, caught him cheating, getting his dick sucked in the same spot I'm sleeping. Lord, give me a break. I don't know how much more I am.
So in this song, Cobrah, she is speaking about how she's depressed, how she's suicidal, and how she found her man cheating on her party. Is that his name? Party? Man, I'm sorry. I wish I could remember all these people's names. There's a lot of people out there. And it just really shows that you could have everything and have nothing. She went through a lot. She had that whole trial with Tory Lanez, and which she won the trial. But a lot of people didn't believe her. A lot of people really felt that she was at fault. And of course, maybe there was some blame that went along with her, but blame enough to be shot in the foot? I don't think so. All of that just really, I'm pretty sure it gave her a what's the word? A reality check. That's what I'm going to do. People are not loyal. These people don't know you. And, happy to see you go up and happy to see you fall. And here in this record, Cobrah, she's talking about her issues with depression. Of course, the whole thing.
I'm sitting in the dark room thinking, probably why I always end up drinking. Yes, I'm very depressed. How can somebody so blessed want to slit their wrist? Shit, I probably bleed out some Pinot.
Oh, she really had some deep thoughts. I'm guessing this is exactly how she was feeling. And yeah, we'll pray for it. Sounds like she's in a better place, though. She looks like we've seen footage of her working out in gym and everything. She still hasn't upgraded her nasty as they want to be stance, which Dr. D Nice has a huge problem with that. Like, come on, your target audience is supposed to be kids, and you don't have no clothes on. You understand as a grown woman how young women can be targeted for being over sexual, and this is what you're selling. Y'all know I take a real issue with that. I could take a real issue with that and really still appreciate that this is a person that is being vulnerable, sharing her what she went through. And a lot of people do go through depression. And it's always good to see that, you're using, it was a People magazine, stars, they're just like us. She's a human being and she's been through a lot. And I really appreciate her sharing that on her music. And this song is not the usual, drop it like it's hot, work your body, how many men can you, and how many positions. It's one that's really talking about deep feelings. And I appreciate that in her. All right. What's that? This one is good, right? We'll give that one a applause. All right, hold on one sec. Applause. Here we go. Next one. Oh, this is so cool, right? A train station in Japan. They found out there's one student needed to take the train, and the train just ran for one student. This is a whole train. Y'all see that? Look at that. There's footage of it. I wonder who, I was gonna wonder like who took pictures, but we're 2023. There's cameras everywhere. You can barely. I bet you there's cameras up in the bathroom. If push came to shove and they needed to get some footage of somebody going to there is cameras in there catching you in the bathroom. Maybe not in the stall. It's not in the stall yet. I guarantee there's some cameras in the actual bathroom. They're not going to tell us about it, but it is. That's Dr. D. Nice's theory anyway. But this one is another applause. We have some really, there's some not so great things that happen in the news. And anytime that we can highlight good things that are happening, we for sure try to do so. Okay, let's just start from the top and see how many of them we get through. I got a bunch of them saved, and let's just get it.
Colourful. They look harmless, but they're not.
It tastes like grape, but what you're breathing in a vape are chemicals like the one used to preserve dead bodies.
The Cancer Council launching WA's first anti-vaping campaign, exposing the nasty ingredients within. From bug spray to weed killer and rat poison, there are more than 240 chemicals in vapes.
Young people.
Rat poison?
Told us they just
This what y'all smoking? Y'all smoking this? Y'all vaping?
were not aware of the chemicals.
A single vape containing the same amount of nicotine as 3 packets of cigarettes.
People have formed.
Why do I think I played? Did I play this last week? Y'all know vaping is not good. I think I played this last week though. Let's just go keep it going.
Mama, are you approachable? Go ahead. As you know, I'll be turning 18 next week, and there will be some changes in this house. My curfew is no longer 10 p.m., it's 2 a.m. I will no longer be responsible for your other 2 sons when you're not here. I am grown and responsible for myself. I will no longer ask you to go places. I will just be telling you. If you have an issue with me, you can no longer put your hands on me because it then will be considered assault. Is that all? Yep. Well, then I too will be making some changes. Since you will be an adult, you are now responsible for getting yourself to and from school. I don't give rides to adults. Also, I cook for children, not adults. You'll need to get a job.
Okay, Mom is making a speech. I promise you we're going to get, she's at you're going to need to get a job. Please, she's going to need to get a job to pay for this sofa. Look at why they got to have the sofa with a whole laceration that got 4 stitches in it.
I'll need rent money and light bill money. As for your curfew, you will not be able to gain access to my home after 10 p.m. Me and my children will be sleeping. Where you went is where you will stay. As for me putting my hands on you, as an adult, I will now throw hands with you. And because I am a petty mother, I'll call the cops after and tell them a grown-ass man just put his hands on me. Sounds good? We have a deal? Mama, are you approachable?
I thought
Eric,
so.
pronounce this.
1999.
Jonathan?
1888.
Brian?
11.
No. Gerald?
181.
Martin?
11.
Matthew?
1 to the power of 4.
I'm surrounded by idiots.
Eric, pronounce this.
1999.
B-O-M-B, bomb.
We have the We have to do the good stuff in preparation for there's some hard, cold news out there. We're just starting light.
T-O-M-B, Tom, no, tomb. If T-O-M-B is tomb, that's boom, the bomb's over. But no, that's bomb, that's tomb. Get ready. Is this calm or coom? No, that's comb. C-O-M-B, comb. P-O-M-B, poem. No, poem is P-O with an E with an M. Now, P-O-E-M, poem. H-O-E-M, home. No, home is H-O with an M with an E. H-O-M-E, home. S-O-M-E, some. No, that's some. S-O-M-E, some. N-O-M-E, numb. No, that's N-U-M-B. The whole doggone thing is dumb. B-O-M.
That's the Smothers Brothers here. Y'all think these are the people. I forgot to go show y'all who was doing the skit from the last one. Y'all can find them. This is Trendos. That's for that one where they're doing the numbers.
Mama, are you approachable?
This is Syntax Animation. Okay, there you go.
Eric.
B.
Get you some brain food. Get you some brain food. Me lying to my brain. Hey. Okay, this one. Parent of 22-year-old. Why is this? Hold on. Let me see if I can make this. My things are just not coming in. All right. Let me see again. It's a little. There you go. I think that's better. Parents of 22-year-old murdered after night out at Dave & Buster's shares horrifying truth about daughter's death. Oh, wow. You all go to Dave & Buster's. What happens? Let's see what details they had. 22-year-old Mercedes Vegas was found dead in the backseat of her burning car in April. Oh, this was a long time ago after a night out at Dave & Buster's, but no arrest had been made in her murder. Now parents are speaking out about her death. Let's see. Mercedes, a club dancer, was shown on surveillance looking at her phone as she entered her apartment parking garage. Autopsy shows smoke inhalation, bleach in her throat, blunt force trauma to her head, and a gunshot wound to her arm. Oh, man. Oh, man. Bleach? What is going on? Why are people just... That is so sad. Be careful out there, guys. Make sure you're going out to your car with somebody. Get some security to walk you if you're out late. Don't make sure you're sober. You're not inebriated with anything. Just be very careful. There's a lot of very, very sick people out there. This for sure is a sad story. This is bad. No, that's not the right one. Oh, man. Well, I think that's the best I can do. I'm going to upgrade my sound at some point. This is so sad, though. That sound did not fit the situation whatsoever. Here, let's see.
It's 8:47 Wednesday night. Paul Tyson arrives at Diamond Bay Reserve in Vaucluse an hour after he's suspected of
This is in Australia.
Killing his ex-girlfriend, 21-year-old Lily James, in a bathroom at St Andrew's Cathedral School. Here he's seen walking down a path before allegedly dumping the murder weapon, a hammer, in a bin and driving off. For 2 hours, he sits around the corner, eventually calling 000, alerting police to a body at the school. His call traced by operators. When police arrived, he was gone. Until this morning, around 7:40, a group of tradesmen working along the cliff's edge spotted something wedged between the rocks.
Lots of noise, lots of helicopters.
It almost seems like something out of a TV show. It's hard to really even accept that it's real.
Rough weather made it challenging for crews. Early this afternoon, a body was retrieved believed to be that of the 24-year-old sports teacher. News of the horrific attack made headlines in the Netherlands, where Tyson was born and his parents still live. 9 News has been told that Paul and Lily actually visited this street 3 weeks ago to see one of Lily's friends. There is a belief among some residents here that that is how Paul discovered this location, where he's suspected of returning to following Lily's murder. Today at the school where Lily worked, flowers were laid for the much-loved water polo coach. Friends are remembering her as a talented dancer. While from her family, we are devastated and heartbroken by the loss of our beautiful Lily James. She was vibrant, outgoing and very much loved by her friends and family. We are tremendously grateful for the support of the community at this difficult time. The manhunt for her suspected killer may be over, but for this young woman's family, the grief will never end. In Vaucluse, James Wilson, 9 News.
Oh, man. This is in Sydney, Australia. Just, I try to put in some international news in there so you all don't think that it's only here in America where things are happening. I know most of our stuff is just so local, and as Americans, Americans just care about what's happening in America. Very rarely do we get really global unless it's like put out there in front of us, Palestinian, Israeli thing in Ukraine, Russia. Other than that, unless it's big major news, we're just not paying attention to the rest of the world, and we almost live in a little bit of a vacuum. I'm just bringing on some of these things to let you know that there are horrible things happening all over the world, and there are good things too. Just pray for this Lily Jane and her family. This horrible loss. Imagine your own boyfriend killing you. What? Man. But I don't know the statistics. Hold on, this is good news. I don't know the statistics, but I really think a lot of like young things like this, they always suspect the spouse or the significant other first, because that is usually the person. And they suspect them first. Unless they have a airtight alibi, they are not relieved of any guilt from the situation until their alibi is checked and rechecked, because spouses be killing each other, girlfriend and boyfriend killing each other and hurting each other. It's sad. It's true. Hurting the one you love the most. Man. Anyway, here we go. This one is not good news. Homecoming queen and the drum major. My girl is doing it. Okay. That's so cute. Look at that. I won't play too much of the song. They're... Oh, see, this is good news. Yay! 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 All right, let's go. Next one. I know fucking. Well, we don't need to see it. This is old news. That last week, I had a bunch of these things saved and I didn't get to go through them. Let's see what this.
Thousands of students in Britain are paying so much rent they're left with little else to live on. A survey of 10 key regional university cities was jointly carried out by a leading student housing charity and an educational think tank. They say annual rents have risen so steeply that many students use up most of their maintenance loan, simply putting a roof over their heads. Amy Welch reports.
Amy Wells reports.
Daisy's food cupboard may look full, but most
food cupboard, same as pantry. The international news here, we're translating it.
Of this was free.
We love a good yellow sticker. Most things in here are yellow stickers.
And without those food waste charities, could you...
Oh, okay. I'm guessing yellow stickers is like food stamp foods. Maybe there's some foods. If you're from England, let me know in the comment section below. What does the yellow sticker mean? Is that like discount foods or government distributed foods? it sounds like, just in context, that that's what it is. All right, let's go.
You afford to eat?
Absolutely not. We'd just be eating baked beans most days, I think.
She's a second-year student at the University of Manchester and has 3 jobs but still can't afford the rent.
The maintenance loan I get is about £4,500 for the whole academic year. My rent for an entire year comes to about £6,000, so already you've got a huge deficit there. My food bill is very low. I probably spend about £10 a week on food. And then obviously I've got bills on top of that.
A report out today says almost all the money students get in their maintenance loan is spent on accommodation. Rent's gone up by nearly £1,000 and that leaves them with around £24 a year to live on. That's 50 pence a week. In the last 2 years, the average student rent's gone up by 14.6% to £7,566, while maintenance loans have risen by 5.2% to £7,590. Bristol is the most expensive place to live outside London, with rents at around £9,200. And in Glasgow, there's been the sharpest rise in...
I've been to Glasgow.
...rents to £7,548 per year.
Rather than dropping out, what they're doing is going out and getting jobs on the side, things like that. And they're very resilient and they're doing everything they can to better themselves through education. But sometimes they just can't earn enough extra money to cover all those costs.
The amount a student can borrow depends on how much their parents are paid, and only households earning less than £25,000 are eligible for the maximum loan.
Oh, wow.
They've been helping me a lot because I think the government has put an unwanted amount of pressure on parents to provide for their kids going to uni.
One of these things is textbooks, and it's recommended that we try and buy some of these because they'd be helpful for the next few years.
That haircut is interesting. It's a choice. I appreciate it. I like when people just put themselves out there.
And I'm looking through the prices and I just can't afford to buy them.
The government insists those on the lowest incomes are getting the most help. But for Daisy, the bills are piling up with no way of paying.
There is a warning tonight that thousands...
Oh, man. Listen, you all think things are bad here. It's bad everywhere. People are struggling, students especially. And, I'm sure they're going to have to figure out something. Each person's situation is different. Maybe some people can go home and go to school locally. I know it doesn't fit the dream when you had a dream university that you wanted to go to. I don't know. Each person's just going to have to figure out what's going to be best for them, though. And some hard choices ahead for these students. People. They're funny. Oh, man. They're enjoying themselves. Harvard student doxxed for Israel letter speak out. Man. Whew. Let's see what happened here. At Harvard, 34 student groups signed a letter blaming Israel for the October 7th Hamas attack that killed 1,400 Israelis, most of whom were civilians. Backlash to the letter was swift, but after a truck doxing students associated with the letter started cycling campus, students say it's gone too far. Many students who appeared on the truck, which exposed mostly Black and brown people, now fear for their safety. I think it was just hard to feel safe when not just your face is on the truck, but also the faces of people who look like you, one doxed student told Teen Vogue. So it's a picture. I thought doxed meant your address and your email and personal information. I guess this picture is too. I'm guessing I'm a little confused. I'm sorry. You all know Dr. D Nice is an old woman. I'm an old medical doctor, the happiest doctor alive, of course. But let me know. I guess, can you dox people by just showing their picture? If it's anonymous, I'm guessing. Anyway, they don't feel safe, and I hope things have settled down for them a little bit. I know is the Israeli-Palestine thing, is that still hot news? I haven't heard of it as much as hot like I did initially. I hope things have settled down for them. Man, that doesn't feel good.
A teenage Iranian girl has died after an alleged confrontation with the country's morality police. 16-year-old Armita Geravand was injured a week ago on a train when she was stopped for not wearing a headscarf. A teenage Iranian girl has...
Stopped? What do they mean, stopped? Okay. I'm confused. Stopped? Beat up? Pummeled? How you gonna die from being stopped? This is ridiculous. Stopped is the word they use. She was stomped for not wearing a headscarf. Where was this? It was in Iran? The metro in Iran. Oh man. Well, okay. You know what? I don't know these countries' law. What I'm seeing though is that this is definitely justice gone too far. Even if the rule is you must have a headscarf on. Does it mean that the penalty is being beaten right there on the spot? Do you get your day in court? Is it like immediate and swift justice? I am confused. Like maybe somebody just took it personal because they don't want their wife to wear, or their wife did that and didn't cover themselves up, and they chose to take it out on this girl and not let her have her day in court about it. Okay, that's one side. The other side is, if this is an actual protest that she was protesting, that she knows the rules and you're supposed to have your head covered and you didn't wear it. She kind of accepted the consequences of her actions. She knew that was a possibility. I'm hoping she knew the possibilities of not wearing a headscarf, however grave it may be. And this was a protest that she was doing, or it was. I hope it wasn't like an accident why she didn't have it on, and now she's lost her life over this. It is yeah. This is a sad one. This is a sad one. Okay. Y'all know my guy. That's my guy right here. Kanye, con to the yay. Did y'all see the footage of him when he was walking through the hotel barefooted? I don't know if I saved that one. Y'all know I like Ye. I don't know what the man is up to these days. I like him though, that's my guy. That's my guy. Here we go. Sorry, I don't want to wait. I'll sing the song for y'all so they don't flag it. Lives to be over. Sorry, I don't want to wait. Peter Michael Daniel Daquan, token black as Daquan. It's so true. Dawson's puddle near one tree on the hill. This was for sure every teen drama. Here we go.
Hooray!
Grandma was supposed to be filming her grandchild in the back here and got mesmerized and caught up. Got caught up in this guy. I'd have been too. Just flip, 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 flip. He's just, Grandma couldn't help it. Grandma was just like, I wonder if my grandson can do that. We did that one already. YouTuber Jack Daugherty bodyguard knocks out by a fan like he did in 2019 by the baby. What is this?
Don't touch me. I'm just saying, walk. You're walk. Chill. No. You all said walk. Who are you talking to, dog? I'm just saying, y'all say just walk. Then walk.
Ooh.
Who the fuck you talking to?
Oh, man. Oh, man. So this bodyguard is just loving to swing on people. He don't care. He's just swinging. And I hope that guy is okay. Drake had a claw machine with Chanel bags inside his birthday
Last night
party.
we went to Drake's birthday party. The theme was rich baby daddy. You know what's so crazy is everybody's got something to say like, oh, if your girl went to Drake's birthday party last night, she's not your girl. Drake throws parties for the girl. Like, you have it all messed up. I walked into this party and was handled a raffle ticket, and I didn't stay late enough to find out who won. But the prize was for a G-Wagon. And this claw machine was giving out Chanel bags, okay? I tried so hard at this.
You know, I tried. I'm not no designer bag, like, must have. If they giving out designer bags in a claw machine, though, I'm trying it, no doubt.
Claw machine, like, I wouldn't stop. I wanted a bag. But eventually I was like, okay, let's take a break and maybe socialize and like have a second. And then this girl's walking around with a Chanel bag and this one just won an iPad. I'm like,
You know, that Chanel bag that girl had, that was just like, for show. She ain't really win it. It's just like marketing. They want you to try it, and they have to show that somebody won. It's possible to win.
an iPad. Okay, let's go back to the drawing board and try this again. But unfortunately, I did not win. Drizzy Drake was not meant to give me my Chanel bag in this moment, but there's still hope. Last night we went to Drake's birthday party.
What wouldn't you say of the people in the cast?
Nathan is 15, he's not 14, and he cannot date, point blank period. And he can have friends. He can have girls that are friends. He cannot have a girlfriend. And he cannot have a girlfriend because we have priorities in our family. Our priorities in our family during this season and stage of Nathan's life is for him to be educated. And once he's educated, to start to develop a sense of where his giftings and callings are setting him up for right now. They could change 4 or 5 different times. They could change 17 times during the course of his life. A 15-year-old in my house does not get to have a girlfriend. They do get to have friends that are girls. If they like one of them, they should put a little asterisk by their name and stay in touch with them until such time that they have permission to date. And then they should run straight to them and be like, hey, girl, I couldn't holler at you at 15, but now I'm 18 and a half, or I'm 19, or whatever the case is, and I'm coming for you. I still have the same feelings for you that I had back then, and I want to make my intentions known. Both of my boys going to have incredible riz. So when it's time for them to date, y'all better watch out.
Watch out.
Both.
Listen, I am not against what this dad is saying. I've got 3 boys, and that is what I've said. Although, we'll have to talk about it another time, guys. Anyway, yeah. I think one of them may have a girlfriend. But we still keeping a close tie on all that relationship. Yeah. I'm 100% committed to what this man is saying. 100%. I and it's not even a bad thing. It's good for the girl, good for the guy. It really helps you to develop who you are as a person first before you're locking yourself in with somebody. Because love is powerful. It'll have you doing stuff you never thought you'd do in a million years. And until you've developed who you are You don't want to connect yourself so fully to somebody. And, you know, some people hard for to learn. So I'm applauding this dad. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I already saw this. Czech influencer decides to drop $1 million over a small town in the Czech Republic. Oh, man. People are just out in the field gathering their money. I wonder how many people are out there. Let's see what they have here. I feel like y'all may want to know who that dad is. Clips on Kamil Bartoszek, a well-known Czech influencer and television host, also recognized as Kazma, decided to drop $1 million from a helicopter over a town in the Czech Republic. Okay. He was going to give the sum to one person before and then change his mind. Okay. I feel like we need to go back so you all can see the dad that was talking. Okay. This is Upset the Gram and train your child in the way it should go. And when he's old, he will not depart from it. And y'all could find all the information you want to find about this person that was talking. I'm all for it. Y'all know it. I'm 100% there for him. Give him one more. Give this dad one more round of applause. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. All right, let's go. Let's see if we can. All right.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Colorado State bench. Will the audience please refrain from throwing snowballs? We'll continue to cause.
Stop throwing snowballs. Y'all know Dr. D-Nice. That's where I was living. I was living in Colorado. These students at the game or whoever, I won't say just students, but people at the University of Colorado game throwing out snowballs. And you'd be like, Dr. D-Nice? Snow? Let me fix. I fix that. Snow in Colorado? What are they doing? It's October. It always snows in Colorado before Halloween. And I will say, I said always, only once in the whole 15 years that I lived there, it didn't snow. And I'm glad to see everything's back to normal. They had like 6-7 inches. They had a bunch of snow. And this is October. I bet you the next day was like 60 degrees, 60. Everybody in shorts and t-shirts. That's my Colorado for you. Y'all don't be throwing no snowballs on the field. That's all I'm saying.
I'm on a day in my life with my grandma who lives on an island because she has the best life ever. As soon as she wakes up, there are squirrels literally at her door that will follow her all the way to her shed. She then feeds every single one of them peanuts and it is absolute chaos. Then she goes around to her million bird feeders and refills them one by one so all the animals have food for the day. And while she does all this, this is her view. And if you thought the squirrels left her alone, they definitely don't. And she's even taught them how to
Grandma is living her best life.
Take the peanuts from her pocket. Finally, it's time for my favorite part, when we head out to the dock and we feed the fish that are waiting out there for us. You see something different here every day. Sometimes it's manatees, dolphins, sharks, crocodiles, you get it all. She takes a very short break for breakfast and then she's right back outside. Now from about 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. she spends her entire day doing yard work. And in order to pace herself, she spends
like, you know, this reminds me when she's like pruning the garden like Adam and Eve were commissioned to do when they were placed in the Garden of Eden. Grandma is out there living her Garden of Eden life. Go, Grandma. Go, Grandma.
15 minutes outside and 15 minutes inside. And from her own words, this is how she describes it.
This is the life.
And I guess it's worth it all when you can cool down right here. After all her chores were done, we hopped in the car and we headed off to her favorite restaurant on the water where she got some coconut shrimp. Then we stopped by the dock and watched the tarpon for a little bit, but we had to get right back home because it was time for sunset. Sunset's the most special time around here because not only is it beautiful, but it's when we feed all the fish, even the birds come for a visit. And right when the sun sets, my grandpa always blows the conch shell. And once it's dark, my grandma heads back out because this is when the hermit crabs come out, and every single night my grandma leaves shells out for them, so as they grow, they can pick new shells and swap them.
She leaves shells for the hermit crabs. Grandma is leaving shells for the hermit crabs. Grandma is not playing about her nature life. Go, Grandma.
Out. And then she does a one last walk around with her flashlight to see if any other animals are out, and that was everything for today. Thank you so much for coming along. Come on a day in my life.
Says every sibling, always, ever. I feel like oh man, we're friends.
Hey, who you gonna say?
I told y'all, y'all just, if y'all are Kodak fans, please
21 Savage.
Please pray for him. Y'all, this is not a healthy young man. He's on something. Y'all can't tell me he is not. If you all are true fans, don't try to cover up for him. Don't try to think, oh, the internet is judgy. He puts himself out there on the internet. Do you see anyone around you that is normal or not addicted to anything, slurring their speech and dragging and mumbling and blumbling? Look at his interviews now and compare it to another. It's either Kodak has had some serious neurological issue, which is a possibility, or he's on drugs. And I'm not talking about just prescription drugs either. Can prescription drugs do that? They could. What would he be on it? Some sort of medicine for some psychological issue or psychiatric issue, some psychiatric medicine? It could do that. Okay, I'm putting in a third option. Either he's on medicine, some sort of serious psych med, he's on drugs, or he's had a neurological event, a stroke, something that's affected his brain. Something. Those are the three choices. Ain't no other. This is not normal aging. It's a young man. This is not. Yeah. Y'all quit playing. If you appreciate Kodak Black and his music and all that he's contributed, don't blow smoke up his butt. Tell the truth. This is not normal behavior. How Uzi got braids? How Uzi got waves? Didn't he just have dreads the other day? Okay. Oh. Okay, Uzi. Tommy Hilfiger takes window shopping to a next level.
1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, come through, AI. Okay, AI. AI is not playing. You walk through the window and it puts you into clothes and sucks you in as if we needed something else to pull us into a store to buy anything. Let's see. This is in Germany. The King's Letter is in Germany. You could find that store, I'm guessing. That's kind of what is it? Select stores, only selected stores around Germany. They probably have it in New York too. What do y'all think? I don't know. Okay, what is this? List of men that men refuses to pay for if they're not married goes viral. Okay, so you all saw last week there was a whole post on places that women don't want to go, Waffle House and Olive Garden. Like, what? Okay, no fast food things, which, I can understand that. But bills, rent, house, car, hair, nails, bag, purses, jewelry, designer designer vacation, furniture to go to your crib, plastic surgery, bottles on the clubs. Z, what is Z? What does Z stand for? Do y'all know? What does Z stand for? It's like been redacted. It mean maybe something bad that we don't even want to know. Pills, car repairs, food for another man's kid, gas, Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, DoorDash. Men are not willing to pay for any of that. And I think is perfectly fine. Is there shoes on there? Is there shoes? Bills. No shoes? Shoes is not on there because I had a friend years ago when I was dating. I didn't ask this man for no shoes, but he was telling me, I'll never buy a woman shoes because she walk right out of my life. We didn't end up getting married, so we walked out of each other's lives. He never bought me shoes either. Or would that be a clap? But here you go, ladies. The guys came up with their own list.
I heard just this week as a middle school teacher. And one of the jobs as a teacher is to stay on top of the middle school slang. Because if you don't know what they're saying, how do you know if they're like being inappropriate or not, right? But I'm gonna be honest, it's getting a little out of hand. Here's all the words I heard. And it is a massive list. Most of them I know, some of them I have no clue. On God, she ate that. Left no crumbs. Riz. Gat. Which does not mean get your act together. Look it up. Don't let them trick you. Phantom.
What does gat mean? Should we look it up? It sounds like we shouldn't. It may mean something may pop up on our screen that I don't want to pop up. Let's just look it up on our own.
Cap. Bet. Bruh. Gassing you up. It's giving. For real, for real. This goes dummy hard. Simpin'. You're not him, Mr. Lindsay. You're not him. Yeet. That's kind of an old one. Snatched. Pick me energy. Slay. Also kind of old. Dead ass. Drippy. And bussin'. That is 20.
Okay. Y'all know that. Y'all know Dr. D Nice got kids. Young kids. Young boys. I got kids. 2 boys in high school and 1 in middle school. So I kind of know most of them. Gat, I don't know. I think that's the only one that I was not familiar with, or at least can't figure out what it means. Okay.
So when y'all are saying that y'all used to drink from the hose, were sinks not an option?
Break it down for him, girl.
Who's gonna tell him? You want me to tell him? I'll tell him. We weren't allowed in the house. I don't know why that's so hard for people to understand. Our childhood was like one.
Before she finishes, let me go back and
I wrote down every slang.
This is Mr. Felinzesped. however you say his name, that's who that is. Okay. All right. Let's get back to we weren't allowed.
When y'all are saying that y'all used to drink from the hose, were sinks not an option?
For fuck's sake. Who's gonna tell him? You want me to tell him? I'll tell him. We weren't allowed in the house. I don't know why that's so hard for people to understand. Our childhood was like one never-ending episode of that TV show Survivor, okay? We are indestructible. We've never sat in car seats. Nobody's ever given us swimming lessons. We've all been either shot with a BB gun or stabbed with a fucking jart. The television stations had to make a commercial reminding our parents that they had kids.
It's 10 a.m. 10 p.m. Do you know where your child is?
I shit you not. Every night on the 10 p.m. news, a voice would come on and say, "It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?" To remind our parents that they had fucking kids. So, no.
Y'all know. I don't usually edit these things. I don't know who's going to smoke, who's going to curse and who isn't. Y'all just, put some filters on whenever these people curse. It's important stuff we're learning here.
Shirtless with the beanie. Sinks were not an option.
For real, this was what it says.
When y'all are saying that
all
y'all
right,
used
let's
to
go.
drink.
back, slick back, slick back, slick. I'm gonna practice this dance. I have to do it. Slick back. If y'all see me have some YouTube video out there with this dance, not YouTube, but maybe I put it on YouTube too. Who knows? The tickety talk. If y'all are y'all following me on TikTok? Dr. D Nice. Dr.D-Nice, D/nice. Happiest doctor on the planet. Like, for real. That scared me. That straight scared me. Having a sister can boost your mental health and self-esteem. Do you all have sisters out there? I have one sister. I feel my mental health and self-esteem boosting already. Don't tell me that's how y'all doing it, Wisdomteethingers. Don't tell me that's how y'all are doing it. Go out there and help your mama bring that groceries in. One potato chip bag is not enough.
I love it. Oh my God, what's the name of that cologne? Burberry. Burberry. Oh, or is it Gucci Guilty? It's Gucci Guilty. Yeah, see?
Track car.
Track car. Get out of here. Where's your knot? This is awesome. Oh, you got a knot. Nice. Ooh, boy, you kick. Michael Kors. Killing the game, young man.
See? It's for my coworker.
Good, man.
Y'all see that? Man.
Now all he's got to do is dance, I tell him.
That's it. Now you see they get long.
That's so cool.
There you go, Luke.
Y'all can read that. That is so cool. People helping people. People need people. If you see somebody need a helping hand, don't walk past. Something simple as helping somebody tie their tie, do it.
No, I'm not who you're expecting, but your driver got arrested for things he had to take care of. So I figured I'd complete the DoorDash for you. Thank you. Take care. Thanks.
Okay, you're like, Dr. D-Nice, how you know is a Wisdomteethinger that he arrested? I am just going on probability and possibility here. I mean, who's driving DoorDash? Who's driving it? Who is the cops gonna be after? It's more than likely a Wisdomteethinger, somebody 20, like less than 25. I mean, yeah, it could be higher. I'm just playing probability odds here. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm standing 10 toes down on this one. No, I am. All right, let's see. A Missouri special ed teacher faces 20 years in prison for sending explicit images and inviting a 16-year-old over. What is with these old women? One of these young boys. Students, smile, Jesus loves you. Yes. Listen. I know you appreciate the attention of an older person. You think it's kind of cool that an older woman may be interested in you, or even an older man is interested in you. Neither of you all are thinking this through. Dr. D-Nice works with teenagers. I don't text no teens unless their parents know about it. And if it's somebody that their parents don't know that, you know, we're because, you know, I have teens that do things for me, different projects. I make it very clear what we're talking about. Not like, are you going to do the thing? No. Specifically, are you planning to edit the video or write the essay, essay about the parents? Specifically, I'm very specific with all my communications. If somebody sees it later on, it's not going to have to be left up to interpretation. If I'm driving a teenager somewhere that is even one of my friends, my kids' friends, I have another teen with me. No adult that work with teens should be putting themselves in these compromising positions. These are people that are sick in the head, okay? Plain and simple. Bottom line, there's a whole of grown men out there loose that this teacher could have. Or maybe she couldn't. Maybe she couldn't, and she's just like, I need a young buck. Guys, don't be flattered by this. This is not going to help you or your teacher in any way. I know for the guys or the girls, it gives y'all little points to be like, oh yeah, I got a grown man, I got a grown woman that's loving me and giving me what I want and blah, 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 blah. It's not good. No bueno. Both of you all are going to end up on the wrong side of this. And it's even like if you genuinely find yourself attracted and loving this person, because, you know, feelings are feelings, they're gonna get in trouble. Once the law finds out, and everything always comes to the surface. That's just what truth does. It's just a natural portion of what truth is. It always shows up at some point. And this person that you claim to love is going down like a sinking rock to the bottom of the ocean, and there's no stopping them. You're going to be like, oh, no, please, no, I love them. They can't, nothing you can do about it because they're breaking the law. Plain and simple. Maybe if your parents signed away I think there's something that your parents can do to allow this relationship, I think, right? I don't know. Y'all don't be messing with minors and don't be messing with grown people. Anyway. Yeah. Once again, pray for Kodak Black. There's some going, drugs, pills, or pills. Prescription pills or street drug. Oh, street drugs, prescription drugs, or some sort of neurological event. That's what we're talking. Fans dressed as, she did both of them, Sexy Red and
I am not the lawyer, I'm the lawyer's friend. I'm not the lawyer, I'm the lawyer.
Sexy Red and Ice Spice.
Lawyer sister. I'm not the lawyer, I'm the lawyer's friend. I am not a lawyer, I'm the lawyer's makeup artist. I'm not a lawyer, I'm the lawyer's lawyer. And I am the lawyer.
She is the lawyer. Congratulations. Congratulations. There she is. Congratulations. All right, next one.
Did you finish this bathroom?
Yeah, I cleaned it. You asked me to do it, so I did it to the best of my ability.
Well, what's this bag of trash doing right here? What you doing?
Well, tomorrow trash day, ain't it? I'm getting a head start on it. I'm taking every piece of trash out this house.
All right. Sure hope them
hope you did your
grades.
Some grades.
Is on par with all this stuff that you're doing around here. I sure hope it line up and it add up.
I put the progress report on your bed.
Baby.
Yeah.
Is this something laying on the bed in there?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. I hope.
Just make sure we
Shutting all the lights off? Oh yeah, and by the way, you left the kitchen light on last night.
You know what? I feel like you're trying to play with me.
Not at all, sir.
I feel like you're trying to mess with my head.
I'm not trying to do nothing but just be a good son and do everything that you're telling me to do respectfully.
Just stop talking right now. Just be quiet.
It's like I can't. This is not how this conversation is supposed to go. You're supposed to have messed up somewhere. I do that. You gotta look. We're just trying to find those teachable moments. And if you're in a teaching mood, you gotta teach. And you're gonna keep digging until you find, what is that? That's a crumb. That's a crumb over in the corner there. How did it get there? We're looking for teachable moments at all times because you're still young and got to be taught. Oh, we already did that one.
White blue jeans shorts for the ones that can understand. Really, this is boy son, double 42 with the blue jeans and the forces walking by. See the homie on the scene, still man that be on the back. It's what it is, look at homie looking back. Locks in his head to be black. You know what it take every single day, and I thank you. She ready to clap, chilling with the details that be on the left and right. The smile that be on the face, getting extra height. The gap that be to the back with the all white light. I thank you for a job for the ones that's in sight. Drum that seat, look you finna get it clean. Pulling with the burgundy pants that's on the scene. Number one with the mask, and he got the birds in the head. You know what it is, see him as he pass peace sign. And due time, how you feeling, bro, dog? Like I'm here to bloody mind. Father like son, I can see the shirt while I'm having fun. You know what it is, dog.
I got household goods out there drumming on. This guy is for real not playing. He's just out there at ASU game, just talking about the people that's passing him.
Hollow fade, smile on the face, braids that be in the back with the glasses. She saw our classes, you chillin' with the 21 that be on the side of a jersey. You know, look at all attraction. Cowboy cap coolin', the red shoes on with the black socks moving. Sir, how you doing? The chain with the ice and the Apple 5 phone. Watch it, I think it's alright. Jay that be on the chain, got my back side cool. When he with his friend, I'm doing my thing. I'm ready to begin, sign double slow. Thank you for a man cool. I can do the rain, fingernails here. I'll be off the top with the Air Forces, man, I never seen them. Talking and the pay child with the white underneath and it's walking, it's right by our feet. Man, I ain't dog, you know what it is, kill your local. This what it takes, man, that's so local. Rap for the people that can feel it every single day. I think they need a logo, I'm finna go in. Thank y'all, people in the back, rapping, I gotta get it in. Prime, you know what it takes, we be chillin' to see you as I see you, cause I see it on him. Play backstage to be in the building with the yellow top hands in the pot. Son that was slow, right, blue jeans, shorts for the ones
so
that understand. Really, this is boy son, double 42 with the...
Y'all know Dr. D Nice. I appreciate rappers. I cannot freestyle at all, but I appreciate rappers.
I'm gonna tell you, this is all the things to qualify as a culture is food, music, clothing, language, tradition. Okay, so tradition, cookouts, family reunions, Kwanzaa, we got that. Okay, language, we got Gullah Geechee, Creole, Twenties.
That's
we
not
got
ours though.
Yes, that is.
We're talking about African.
That's literally our, okay, this Gullah Geechee, Creole, and Twenties is languages that black people made. So that's our...
Okay, I think they're talking about conversation I have with my kids are different. My son is an educator, 14-year-old teacher. Thank God for all the kids. Okay. He's out there. I understand what he's trying to say. What is it? Understand what he's trying to say, but we have no culture. We have no culture? Okay, if that's what you want to think. You have Jesus. We all have Jesus. Give it a hand for Jesus, our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. We have Jesus. Oh, this was so super sad. Former NFL player Adam Johnson passes away after his neck is slashed by a blade in a game. This is... It's ugly. And there are some people that feel that this was done not on purpose, but he was really the other player was trying to, it was an illegal move that he lifted his skate up. I'm sorry, I don't want to say something that I didn't understand. I know there are people calling for that they should put regulations on neck protection in hockey. I don't know enough about how hockey is played. I just know this is a super sad situation. And pray for his family. Imagine just going out there to play your game that you love and you end up dead in such a way, like a ice skate to the neck, a blade to the neck. Once again, this is over. I'm pretty sure Kai Sinet's 7-day stream in prison is done. I keep seeing clips out there, though.
He actually look healthy. Of course, look.
More Kodak Black. I should say, you know what happens? You all know I have a folder that I just save as I see things that are Wisdomteethinger, something that you all will be interested in because it's your guy, or if it's something that really pertains to you where there's a teachable moment, kind of like the guy and the parents looking for that teachable moment, I will put it in this folder and lots of Kodak Black was just popping up, and I just saved them all. I did a whole video about it, reacting to the no flocking part of the Drink Champs, where he was talking about his inspiration for the song No Flocking. Teacher in Ghana taught Microsoft Word to students without a computer. This is already
This
going to
teacher
be
from
amazing.
Ghana, Richard Akato, teaches computing without any computers. He creatively uses a blackboard adorned with a meticulously hand-drawn diagram of Microsoft Word to impart knowledge to his student. Despite the lack of proper equipment, Akoto's dedication shines through as he strives to ensure his students understand the subject. His story touched hearts and prompted donations of desktop computers and laptops to the school. Even Microsoft joined in, giving Akoto a device and access to the Microsoft Certified Educator Program for professional growth. This teacher from Ghana.
This is, once again, yes, yes, yes. I didn't know DDG was in there too. He had all kind of special guests. He has Ice Spice, DDG. No, not Ice Spice. Chrisanne Rock. Who else was in there? He just had a bunch of people just come through.
Brought some shit in here for you. What you got? I got.
Okay. Here it is. We already saw this.
Oh, you didn't shut the door.
Dad drove it.
Where's Dad?
He's in the bathroom.
It's so ugly. I love it.
Oh.
Sorry, baby.
Did she say just ugly?
I
the best I
love
can do.
it.
It's the best I can do. I'm sorry, baby.
I love it. It's so ugly.
What would you say you could walk out?
That is too cool. You know what? I love her gratitude. And see, she said it's so ugly. She's just using it in a like excited. Like, it doesn't matter. We talked about this before. It's kind of like they've had the discussion. It's an inside joke with the two of them. And this is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Okay, let me see. Let's see. I'm just looking to see which ones we've gone. We've gone through a bunch of them. How much more do we have? Man. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm trying to see if there's, you know what? The only one that seems is like super timely is the earthquake in Jamaica. Let's just look at that one real quick, and then we'll go. Okay, let's look at the earthquake in Jamaica, and then we'll wrap it up for the night. Thank you all for dropping by. If y'all watching on the rebroadcast, let me know. Glad to be here with you all. Thank you all for choosing Wisdomteethinger as your place of knowledge and entertainment too. Here we go. Let's see. Why not? I'm gonna have you do my slick back.
That's a pimp. That's a pimp. No, that's a pimp named Slick. That's a pimp.
Pimp named Slick back. Pimp named Slick back. I'm gonna practice doing this dance. I have a couple tutorials saved, and I'm gonna do it.
Yo, right now, for real, no. What's the great like this yet? Yeah, man. Yeah, this one, Yo, I dance a million, I drop.
The guy was at the dance, and this is inside of a grocery store in Jamaica. This was after the earthquake. In a place called Barbican, and let me see what there's a 5.6 on the Richter scale. How high the Richter scale goes, I just don't remember, honestly, right now. I guess I could look it up. I'll look it up later. Do y'all want to look it up together? I don't know. Just look it up on your own. I am so tired, but it was 5.6 on the Richter scale. And this is a whole factory that has crumbled. And it was
Held in my hand.
Yeah? But you're okay now?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Tell Grandma that you're fine.
Grandma, I'm fine.
Okay, and you're home?
I'm home.
All right.
Hi, Grandma, and I'm home safely.
Me too.
safely home. Oh, this is reminding me of when I was in Jamaica. Y'all know that Dr. D Nice is from Jamaica, and I was young. I was that age, I was 10 when I came here. Hi, Grandma, I'm home. I'm safely. Yeah. God bless them. You know, my aunts and my cousins are still there. They're all just fine with this earthquake that happened. Nobody's harmed. What is this? Elon Musk says the word cis is a heterosexual slur. Shame on anyone who uses it. The word cis is a heterosexual slur. Shame on anyone that uses it. Yeah. Wait, I guess we could do this one because we already talked about it. No speculation, because hockey is a violent sport. It's known to be violent, and anything can happen. And if the player did something illegal, I'm sure his intention was not to hurt or kill. Was just trying to stop the little round black puck from going into the net and having his team win. And they all get really, really, really committed to that goal. And sometimes you just don't think things through.
Sections of Jamaica were this morning rattled by a strong earthquake.
Me did a sleep, some wake. Yes, in Jamaica get a earthquake. Run go on my social media page. And she say bad mind never dead in the shake. Them still alive. My vex dark till me can't even mention. And Andrew did have to address the nation. When Chris Hughes feel the heavy shake, him chuck on the table round at the radio station. Yeah, the place did a shake up. All who did a sleep off a wake up. A couple school are cancel them class. And who live in a lane afraid for go in a pass. That me here, said the place did a shake up. All who did a sleep off a wake up. A couple gangster and done Christian. Cause them know none of them did a shake up a land. Yo, trust me, we can't manage this. So the youth them cut out the foolishness. Sure. Yo, me no want feel like say a bad blessing. But my pressure gone up. That means I'm stressing. Yeah. 5.4.
Sections of Jamaica were this morning rattled by a strong...
So, without any delay at all, Jamaicans rushed immediately out to write a song about the earthquake. Some people are like, oh, you can't take anything seriously. Listen, that is what Jamaican do. I remember... I didn't even know about this storm. There's a whole song about the 1951 storm that devastated the country. Of course, it's an island. Things go back almost the next day. And it talked about 51 storm and never born. 51 storm and never born. It's a documented history. When something happens, somebody's going to make a song about it to document it historically. And a lot of us learn about our island's history through the songs. I appreciate this. Anybody out there that says they're not taking things seriously is a hater and don't understand Jamaican culture. Back up. We have to document it in song. That's just what we do. All right, guys, I am done for the day. We will get to all the other news next time. We'll catch up for where we are. I'm pretty sure everything else is a lot of slick back, Sky Sinet. Yeah. We have a few things to go through next time. And on top of the ones that we add for the next week. Remember, I do want to, where are we? Of course, to end, I do want to say a prayer for you all before we go. And of course, I don't have this memorized. Where is it? And stream. Here we go. All right, let's see. The Lord bless and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you. Lord send his face towards you and give you peace. Let's pray. Dear Jesus in heaven, be with all the Wisdom Teethingers that are watching here today. Bless their week ahead. Help them to make good decisions. Help them to study hard. Help them to apply themselves towards their specific goal. Help them to understand what you have created them to do, which is to worship you, and also to help them to find their purpose here on earth, the skill, the gift that only they have. Draw them to that gift so they can have a fulfilling and satisfying life. Thank you for all your many blessings. Continue to be with us, I pray. Amen. Y'all, Wisdom Teethinger, Dr. D Nice is out. You all have an amazing week, and I will see you all on Wednesday. Wisdom Teethinger, lend me your ear. Dr. D Nice and Fount is here for the day. Want wisdom?
We got you.
Wellness?
We got you.
Ears?
You got two.
Bones? It's got 3. Chambers? 4. In your heart for doing right? 5. Keys? Your game's all tight? Count. Get your mind right and your body tight. Get your mind right and your body tight. Get your mind right and your body tight.